our Madden 27 main franchise team is going to be the New Orleans Saints. Um, Add a couple of options like the Raiders, Jets, Cardinals, Browns, Titans, all those, but New Orleans just seems to make like to make more sense because, as you can see, I mean, obviously my webcam's on the top corner, but they're an 80 overall team, which is not bad, but also they don't have a single 90 overall player. They don't have a X factor or a superstar, but they have promises for the future. Um, I now in real life, as I'm recording this, they have injuries going on. Jordan Tyson, Alvin Kamara, Cameron Jordan, all those guys. But that's what's gonna make this franchise so fun. But with those players being injured in real life, I will be actually sitting them out in this franchise. So that's how that's gonna go. Now, when it comes to the coaching type, I'm a development wizard. I like to develop my players. Even though I am a good minded head coach, I like to develop my players. Now, Coach Blaze Dingus is going to come into play here, and he is going to take New Orleans to the promised land. Um, but just so you know, I'm not going to stop playing this league after a Super Bowl. It's going to keep going for most of Madden 27. Um, I'm a muscular guy, so we're going to rock the muscular fit. Uh, I'm, we're going to put on the hat. There you go. And this team has a lot of excited pieces. Tyler Shuck being one of them. It's it's an awesome team to use. That could just be being biased, but I like you know the fact they're the rebuild. That makes this journey more fun. Um, Now obviously this is gonna be my first video posted on YouTube, but there will be some Madden rebuilds, and then there will be another channel where I am going to be um uh reacting to videos and stuff. That's gonna be on a whole different subject, different channel and everything. So just watch out for that. But yeah, I'm just as I talk, I am going through these settings and everything. Um, let's see. We're gonna start a preseason. Um, we have some things we need to work on. But before I do that, I'm going to do my XP and gameplay sliders, which I am about to show y'all. All right, taking a look at my XP sliders. These are my sliders. Feel free to uh, copy them, pause the video, and copy them. If you don't like these when you're using them, feel free to change them and let me know how you feel because I do want to look at y'all's comments and go off y'all's feedback. So I will be doing that as well. If you comment, who knows if anybody's even going to watch this. So, but here are the defense, special teams, progressions, the regressions, defensive regressions, special team regression, age regression. Now, I know it might seem a lot, but if I'm being honest, it's really not that bad. But here we go into the gameplay sliders, which are the most important ones because I like having a realistic slash hard gameplay sliders. I like to fucking rage at this game because it is a piece of shit game, and I think if I'm just winning every single game on normal sliders, like 50 everything, it's gonna get too easy, and I'm gonna just get bored and just not play. So I want to have a challenge because I love challenges. So feel free to copy these down again. If it's too hard or you don't like it, feel free to adjust it and let me know what you're using. I might adjust it. Who knows? Some of these are probably still a work in progress, but I find these the best for me. Yeah, feel free to copy these down here. The player skills, CPU sliders, special teams. You don't change nothing in special teams. Just leave that be. Special teams is already hard as it is now. Game game options, your injuries, your fatigue, and your mini player threshold. Copy these down if you want to. And then here are the penalties. And then most of all, wear and tear, because we all know wear and tear is a bitch this year, and we all know after one tackle, they're fucking guy fucking crying after a tackle and they're severely hurt. So these might be still a work in progress. I did get these from Bengal. If you don't know who he is, he's a Madden franchise YouTuber. Go check him out. He's the GOAT. Shout out to Bengal. But I got these wear and tear sliders from him, and I might tweak it a little bit. I don't know. We're gonna have to see how this works, but I find these to be working for me as of right now. Um, Now I am going to, before I said or do anything, I am going to force loss the Saints because they did lose to Jacksonville as the time I'm recording this video. Um, and let's do training camp. Uh, this might be a little long intro, but for preseason we do play the moments. We don't play the full game. So yeah, um, that's how we're doing it. Why am I still in the loading screen? Can we hurry this up? Uh, and it froze. Motherfucker. I'm gonna catch y'all back in a minute. All right, we're back with it. Let's see. Proof staff game plan. No staff changes. Let's get into our press conference as the new head coach of the New Orleans Saints. I'm excited. We're skipping all that shit. We ain't got time for that. Let's see, Coach. A big reason you were hired as was your ability to develop talent and get the most out of players. What area will you focus on first? I'm gonna focus on developing Tyler Strick. I think he's a huge player that we're gonna develop, and he's possibly a quarterback of the future. It's a quarterback, always a quarterback, no matter how good they are. It's my job to make them better than they possibly can be. That's good. Shifting to on the field, which side of the ball will your identity shine the most? Offense, and that's again quarterbacks. I am trying to develop Tyler Strick. I want him to be the best quarterback known to man. So that's how I want it to be. And lastly, coach, what will you give an advantage over other coaches in the league? Innovative play calling. Boom. That's, I mean, all you need to know. Quick interview. Just get that out of the way. Head into training camp. I'm trying to speed run through all of this so y'all don't have to sit through a boring, uh, beginning video. Um, yeah, Tyler Shuck is a guy that I want to develop. And, obviously the issue with that is that he's 26 entering year two, meaning that by the time his rookie contract ends, he's going to be about almost 30 years old. He's going to be 29, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And quarterbacks do last until they're 40, but it's all about how consistent they are. And I do think Tyler Shuck can keep that consistency as long as he doesn't get hurt, which he did get hurt last year, so I don't see it with him getting hurt this year. Who knows? Anything could happen. But yeah, let's see now. Now with our new running back, Travis A Chain. Um, he is I okay touchdown. He's a big player. They signed him to a 3-year deal. He's 27. He's got 3 more years left of his prime, and then he's gonna regress. I mean, in Madden, he's gonna regress when he's 30, but who knows? I mean, Derrick Henry, he's what, almost 32, and he's still playing at a high level, like he's still in his prime. But it's all about consistency when it comes to NFL. And with Madden, though, it's like the older you get, the more you're gonna regress, and that's kind of one thing that people have argued with for years with it, like developing, is just because of their age doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't really mean anything. As long as they're being consistent in the league, they should be the overall that they are deserved to be. Um, this is by far the longest drill ever. Look at that. That's perfect. Um, Obviously we have a fun running back room with Travis A Chain, Alvin Kamara, Kendrick Miller, Devin Neal, Ty Chandler, and then who I want to develop that I personally like that has a bright future if given is Audric Estime. Um, he reminds me of like a Mark Ingram or like a. I'm trying to think. Low key, he might just remind me of Mark Ingram. He's he's a short, stocky guy, but he can run somebody over, and he can do some serious damage. So, so he reminds me of the receiver battle. We are going to do Chris Olave because he's getting on the older side, and I want him to be in the high 90s like he's deserved to be. Oh my god. Holy catch. That was a good throw. Boom. Okay. And, speaking of which, I like our receiving room as well. You get Jordan Tyson, Devon Bailey, Marion Brown, Bryce Lance, and even Bub Means. So we have a lot of guys that need to prove. Can they play here? Obviously, Jordan Tyson's not coming back until week 5 due to a hamstring injury, so we're gonna have to bench him. But we got Devon Bailey, Marion Brown, Bryce Lance, and Bub Means, and Chris Olave as well. So we have a lot of great pieces on offense that are very you know, what's the word I'm looking for? They're underrated. Um, I think most of those younger guys are gonna have to prove in preseason why they deserve to be on the roster and why they deserve, if they do good, that they can get some reps on the field during regular season. Like Bub Means had a great preseason week 1. Can he transfer that over to the rest of preseason and stay healthy enough to where he can actually get reps on the field? Um, Headed into O-line, the Saints have a good O-line on paper, offensive line on paper, but can they actually live up to that hype as, everybody's making it seem how good they are? You got 2 tackles of the future, that being Felicis Fuaga and Calvin Banks. Then you got David Edwards, Eric McCoy. Then that right guard situation, you got Cesar Ruiz and then Jeremiah Wright. Do you trade Cesar Ruiz if he's not living up to the standards? Obviously, injuries have killed most of his career, but you know, you never know. I think he's one of the guys I'm gonna add on to the trade block. I think about trading away because we have a young guard I think can live up to higher standards, Cesar Ruiz, but who knows? Son of a bitch. We're already screwing up all the defensive drills. But yeah, speaking of defense, uh, one guy that I have planned on probably adding to the trade block is uh Carl Granderson. That's just due to the fact that he's about to be 30. Yes, he's had good years, but he's never consistent. And what's worth paying them all that money if he can never be consistent? And plus, you got Cam Jordan there, and I want him to play as much as possible since it's his last year. So who knows if Carl Granderson's not playing to the way I want him to play, then we might trade him along with Cesar Ruiz. But who knows? That's different. That's for a different time. As I'm just trying to get through these drills and finish preseason. Um, Chase Young, motherfucking Chase. I'm just sticking with silver. I'm not just spend 20 minutes to get gold. I'm not. Really not. I don't have time for all that. Now for a deep Saints' weakest room is the defensive back room, is because they don't really have a guy that is solidified as corner number 1. But I do think Kool-Aid can live up to that hype if he puts up the season he had last year. Obviously, you got another corner, Martin Emerson, who's been shining, but can he continue that? We got Quincy Riley, who's entering year 2. We had a pretty good rookie year. Then you got your safeties, Jonas Sanker, Julian Blackman, uh, Justin Reed, Jordan Howden, and then rookie Lorenzo Styles. Um, so on paper, it looks to be the weakest, but now that you talk about it and think about it, they could possibly have. They could. They're. It's underrated. It's just that they need to have a solidified corner number one, and if Kool-Aid can solidify his name as that, then it could be amazing for them, and they can have a great run. Um, Obviously, going back to the defensive line, Brian Brzee out for the year with a torn ACL, so you won't see of him at all for this first season. But you will get to see Christian Miller, though, which I am excited to use in this franchise. I think he's going to be a great player for us. We finished training camp, so we are going to Sim, where we play Los Angeles, the Los Angeles Rams in week 2. And all right, now upgraded players. Tyler Shook has 3. Chris Olave's got a few. Um, Upgrade Tyler Shook strong arm. I honestly hope we can upgrade Tyler Shook a lot. That would be amazing. Let's see. I'm trying to get through these upgrades fast so we can play preseason. Man, doesn't these upgrades take forever? Breaking news. Okay, breaking news, which I haven't really known much about. Harrison Smith signs a deal with the Bengals, so I guess he came out of retirement and now he signed a 1-year deal with uh Bengals, and then now I see that Taylor Decker agrees terms to join the Cowboys. Oh, okay, that's nice. Jonas Sager up to a 79 after that upgrade. That's crazy. There we go. Accuracy here. Um, Now I'm not starting Tyler Shook or I mean, obviously Kamara's hurt, but I'm also not starting Chris Olave. So that's how that's gonna work. Now, enough talking. Let's head into preseason week 2 against the Rams, where we're gonna go into SoFi Stadium and play the Los Angeles Rams. Here we are in SoFi Stadium, taking on the Rams here. 3rd and 5 moment. Matthew Stafford apparently suiting up. Not a smart move by Sean McVay, because what if he gets hurt right here? But hey, I ain't the coach. We do get a stop here, leading it into 4th down. All right, here comes Spencer Rattler here. 3rd and 10. A flag is thrown. Hopefully it's not on us. It is going to be roughing the passer. That is going to help us a lot. And it's Myles Garrett, too. Punk, bitch. I already hear boos, so I bet you go fuck yourself. All right, play action here with Rattler. We're going to toss it up to Oscar Delp. Oh, and only if he held on to it, that would have been a touchdown. But 2nd and 10 here. We're going to roll to the outside. Are we going to find Trey Palmer? He's going to get in for the Saints touchdown. Easy touchdown. 1st and 10 here on the 19. Matthew Stafford and the Rams starting off. It's still out on the field. See if we can get yet another stop. Adams in motion. Oh, shit. We got fucking absolutely destroyed. Third and 1. I mean, Matthew Stafford threw an absolute dot. That is straight wind in my cheeks. That's cool. They got fried. Boom. Fumble. Get it. Get it. Get it up. Get it up. Go, Caden. Yes. Bro, I really wanted to play on offense that drive, but, you know, the CPU sold. But here we are again. Last play of the 1st quarter. And he's just left open, bro. I don't understand. All right. 3rd and 5 here on the 25. Oh. Oh, intercepted, Caden. Come on, man. Gotta do better. We get an offensive drive here, finally. We're going to run it with Kendra Miller here. Jesus. 2nd and 10 here. Clock is ticking. I mean, shit. Rattler's pass was ass. Shit was fucking poo. I don't know. I tried forcing something there that wasn't there. That's my fault. We ain't going to punt it because it's preseason, I think. We should all know this. You missed it. Turnover downs. Loki not playing that because I'm tired of playing defense. All right, so here's our next moment where we're in with the twos. Tackle. What the fuck? This is just pathetic. Christian Miller, though, on the tackle for loss. That's a big boy right there. He's wearing a Guardian cap because he's a bitch. Just joking. He's a big dog. The big dogs eat while the little dogs stay on the porch. All right, I'm never doing that again. All right, Coral Granderson with the tackle there, with the reading the play. That's awesome sauce. Looking to gonna get interception here, hopefully. And Christian Miller gets another sack. It's Christian Miller. That's Christian Miller, if y'all don't know. All right, here we are on offense with the twos. Get to see more of the younger guys here. Zach Wilson, play action. That's such a bad read, and it's intercepted. I did not read that. I didn't see that safety at all. That safety popped out like quick. Holy shit. All right, here we are back on the field after a terrible pick. We're getting our asses kicked. Barryon Brown, though, gets the catch, and he's going to get a gain about 7. Kamara's in. He's not supposed to be in, bro. All right, here we are on 3rd and 3. Oh, my God. Barryon Brown gets the catch, and he's going to be going down the field. As there's an injury timeout. Looks to be the rookie, Jeremiah Wright, which it is. What the fuck? We're going to hand it off here. Godric Estimate, there's no blocks. No blocks whatsoever. That is awesome. Making my goat look like shit. I mean, what the hell is that throw, Zach? I mean, honestly. Here we are with another moment. Thank the Lord it's preseason. And I don't really care much about it. But that throw was absolutely terrible. I could have made a better throw than that. Let's see. Or roll out here. I mean, we can't. I mean, we can't do nothing. Zach Wilson's gonna step back. Throw it deep to Barryon Brown. It is caught by Barryon Brown. And a beautiful catch. That's gonna get us down the field. Zach Wilson taking a one-on-one chance. Only if he held on just a little bit longer, that would have been a beautiful touchdown. Zach Wilson rolls to the outside. And just throws another interception to Trent McDuffie. Why is he on the field? I don't know. And that's the game as we lose 26-7. Don't even want to talk about it if I'm being honest. Don't even want to talk about it. I don't. We play the Cowboys in preseason week 3. So hopefully that works. I mean, hopefully we get a win here, honestly. Here we are. Why the fuck are we being loud? It's gonna be a option. That's a stop. Here we are on this. We're actually gonna give Audric Estime starting reps here. Just look at Kendrick Butler. He's so ass. We're gonna run it with Audric Estime here. Oh my gosh. And he fall, you fuck ass bitch. He didn't fumble. Only if you didn't fumble, bro. Never seen that play ever in my life. But we just got shit on. Let's see. Oh my god. Just alright, our next moment is wherever this is. We're gonna roll to the outside. Terrible fucking way to go up for the catch. Boom. Get Trey Palmer the touchdown. As that was beautiful. We're going to go ahead and get this third down stop, hopefully. And that's intercepted by Martin Emerson. Very beautiful. Then Audric Estime has a chance to redeem himself here. Oh, son of a bitch. All right. Audric Estime, don't let me down, my goat. Don't let me down. timeout. Ty Chandler is in on 3rd and 11. He doesn't get much of a gain either. All right, so they got a field goal to end the first half, I think. See, first it's hit here. We're gonna throw it deep to Trey Palmer. If he caught that, that would have been insane. Oh. Let's see, 3rd and 10. They're not deep to if Aldrich has to make. All right, we're gonna go for it here. 4th and 10. And Bum Beats gets that catch. Oh my God.
Pass interference. Defense.
Gatos out to get a gummy bear to calm me down. Like, 2nd and 22 here. That's what the fuck was that? Let's see. That's a catch. Looks like Spencer Rattler is hurt apparently. Bump Beans there with the catch. We're losing bad. I think we're gonna go in 3 preseason, but to be quite frankly with you, I don't give 2 shits. Boom, Bump Beans with another great catch. Zach Wilson's going to run it. Can he get it into the end zone? No, he cannot. He was close. That's for sure he was close. Oh. 3rd and goal here. Bubbies gets the touchdown, as always. Zach Wilson's out. Boom. Oscar dealt with the catch. Great throw by Zach Wilson, by the way, too. Looks like we're going to continue this moment. Let's see. I mean, come on, 66. Fucking block, bro. Base attempted. Making a 3rd and 3 here. We have a chance to win. Go ahead and win this game. But our team has to lock in here. Oh my gosh, we just barely made it. Come on. Gotta itch the ear. Gotta itch the ear. All right, can we get this touchdown with Audrey Estime? I think we can power through it. Oh, we're so fucking shy. Let's see. Boom. There you go. Aldrich Estimate in for the touchdown. And we lose the game by 3, but I think we did way better. Defense needs to be better. I mean, the gummy bears because I fucking want to. I know you're asking. Let's see, Jeremiah Wright. We're gonna auto upgrade that. Fuck ward. We lost. Like I said, I don't really care about preseason, so I'm not really care. I don't really care about that. Running backs. Then we do a practice squad. Ty Chandler. We're cutting these guys because like I don't use them at all. I'll just keep those. Boom, boom. Let's see. I'm just going through these quick. I'm not even gonna yap about it because I want these. I want this to be over. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and make a trade. I'll let you know what trade we make. All right, there you go. This is the trade we made. We said we are sending Spencer Rattler to the Jets for a fifth round pick this year. I was just thinking it makes sense to do that. Um, it it honestly does make sense. Um, like I said, we gotta send out Jordan Tyson. Audible plays. Chase Young on injury reserve. We ain't got no more cuts. So, all right, guys, this is where I am going to end off episode 1. By the time y'all see episode 2, this won't be here. I'm gonna have the depth chart and everything taken care of. But because of preseason, they weren't starting. But I'm ending off here today, guys. I know it was a bit of a bored episode. I kind of got boring filming it, but because it's just the beginning of it. But it's going to get better down the road. I promise you. Episode 2 is going to be great. We're projected to go 0-2 though, because we play the Lions and the Ravens. Hopefully we can beat them. But I'm gonna go ahead and edit this so I can get it uploaded for y'all. So hope y'all enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if you are new, show some love, please. I'll catch up, boys, in the next one. Peace.